Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
3 o'clock prayer. You died, Jesus, but the source of life flowed out for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fountain of life, immeasurable divine mercy, cover the whole world and empty yourself out upon us. O blood and water, which flowed out from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Amen. Jesus, King of mercy, we trust in you.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
This is Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atin mista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugo, todo sa kayod, punong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting at tigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Sa The Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle. You're listening to Katipunan Roundup. We bring you the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home, Katipunan Avenue. And I'm Iana. Yun lang. Yun lang.
Yun lang naman. Today is a great day. It is August 12, 2024, the 225th day of the year.
Wow.
Lots of days.
Exactly. I love how that's like the reaction that we have like every single time.
Yeah. Totoo naman eh. There are a lot of
Exactly.
days in a year.
Exactly.
And we are on the multiple day of the year.
Exactly, the nth day of the year. And today's a very special day, I think, for us, Aya.
It really is. Why?
Because I think it kind of breaks our... You know, I don't want to call it a dry spell. I feel like it was still a wet spell because we would have yap sessions.
We would
have yap sessions, but we're joined.
We're finally here to do what we're meant to do.
Exactly.
Aside from inform you guys of the ins, outs, and all about.
Exactly. The studio is a little bit more populated.
It is. If you can, parang kita ata nila. Pero
Actually,
surprise na lang.
it's totally
Surprise
okay,
na lang.
Queen.
Totally fine.
May teaser tayo.
But before that, pag-usapan muna natin this day, August 12th. Pero before, dati, in history.
Our minds.
It's truly beautiful when you're friends and just talking. Kasi I think it's nice to have mind meld sometimes.
Exactly.
Diba? Anyway, in history today, in 1865, there was this British surgeon, Joseph Lister, and he performed the first antiseptic surgery using carbonic spray on instruments and bandages. We love a clean boy. Good for him.
Be good for him.
Yeah. Before this,
revolution.
people were just dying of infections after surgery. I didn't mean to laugh. It was just like jarring to
Cancelled.
you know.
I'm kidding. No, but I get that. It's like it's jarring to think about how they would go through surgery and then like pass because of an infection. So
it
this
wasn't because of the sickness. It was
right?
because of the infection.
I can imagine this would have been a revolutionary thing
Exactly.
that we
So-
enjoy until today.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph Lister. You're important in history. And ayun, nothing was being sterilized. Thankfully, anesthesia was being used in the surgeries since 1846. So, kung masakit man, at least hindi nila dama.
Exactly.
A few other things happened. I would like to particularly talk about the last one.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, maybe we should I think we should emphasize the last one. It's kind of exciting.
It's for me. In 1990, the most complete and best preserved skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex was found on South Dakota's Cheyenne River.
Hey, shout out to my friend named Cheyenne.
Shout out to
Shay.
Cheyenne.
I love you, girl.
May nahanap na T-Rex sa river mo, te.
Exactly.
What's it doing there? It was nicknamed Sue after Susan Hendrickson, the paleontologist who discovered the dinosaur fossil.
Women in STEM. Wait, is archaeology a STEM course?
I believe so.
That's what we're going to be discussing today. That's what we're gonna
We
spend the
actually
hour.
have the paleontologist who found
Exactly. We have Susan Hendrickson is in the studio.
with the T-Rex.
Exactly. It's been expertly hidden away. But yeah,
We have fun here.
exactly. Some might say we have too much fun.
Some, not us. No,
Exactly.
this is just the right amount of fun.
Exactly. Even our producer Iso has had fun recently. A fun fact that she would like to share is, I feel like it's something very special because it's about Iso. So she, Iso, they recently signed up for a gym membership. Applause.
We love health.
She got an 80% discount last 8/8.
Yun, we love
diba?
saving money.
Exactly. Kung magpapabiktima ka sa 8/8, why not do something like for your mobility, your long-term health?
Exactly.
And ayun. So, Iso, today's fun and cute fact is about muscles and the Romans. Question mark, exclamation point.
I can relate to neither of those.
I think you can. You're very strong, Aya.
Thank you.
The heart is a muscle as well.
That's true.
Her. Love you, Aya.
Thank you so much, Iana. I love you.
So yeah. So the name muscle actually comes from the Latin word for little mouse. Musculus? Musculus?
Musculus?
Exactly,
Musculus.
little mouse. This is because the Romans thought that the bicep muscles, shape and movement looked like a little mouse.
Talaga ba?
Per
Like a little, this particular, we have a little picture nga from Iso eh.
Exactly. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to flash it.
I don't
Siguro
think
itatapat
so.
na lang
But
natin.
there's
But, like,
this little picture.
It's like, this is me if you even care.
Yeah, I can show the camera actually. Sige, you tell them all about it, Iana.
Right, like this is my muscle if you even care. Thank you, Aya. You know, I love this. This is so rudimentary of us.
It's like, it's the one talking.
Exactly. So it's like, this is me if you even care. And now we'd like to go to some birthdays. We have a lot of people celebrating birthdays today.
Happy birthday. And if you are celebrating your birthday today, you are celebrating it with the following people. First and foremost, a very decorated Filipino actor, Mr. Agamulak. He's celebrating his birthday today.
And I think some of these people like need no introduction. I think they've cemented their places in like Filipino
So true,
pop
so
culture
true.
and sports.
Yeah, we also have Isa Calzado, another very decorated actress in Philippine media, not just movies actually. And we also have Luna, the K-pop singer and now a soloist who was a former bar, still a member of SM Entertainment's girl group, FX.
Oh, I think she was a former member.
Ayun. So happy birthday. We also have Cara Delevingne, who I think we all know from various things, from runways to the big screen.
Exactly.
And
to bushy eyebrows as well.
to bushy eyebrows. She's very well known for that. I think it's beautiful to highlight that specifically. Mukha siyang galit always, but also like fierce.
Exactly.
You
I think
know.
it's the fierceness.
It's the fierceness. And lastly, happy birthday to Ilona Mayer, an American women's rugby union player, TikTok star, and now Olympic medalist at the 2024 Olympics. May fun fact tayo about her. Her sister, Olivia Mayer?
Olivia. We're on a first name basis.
Kaka-text ko lang siya sa kanya
Exactly.
actually. Created the girl dinner term and trend.
I love that. Like revolutions in internet girlhood, I think, from both of
Exactly.
them.
I think, true. That's so true. The
Diba?
interconnectedness is kind of far, but when it's there, it's there.
Exactly. And I think Ilona's content came at a really great time because this year's Olympics was rife with transvestigation.
Yeah.
Right? And then
really
people
was.
right, and I love that she was vocal about it. She used her platform to be honest about her own experiences with it. And so I think that was really beautiful.
Tama. As they should. I think yeah. We could go on about this topic actually because this was a hot topic last week, 2 weeks ago, or the past few weeks.
Throughout the entirety of the Olympics.
Yeah, and it was hard to watch, to see just happening online.
Right, instead of being able to celebrate yung galing, yung husay.
Oo. Actually, maraming ganap online nung Olympics.
Exactly.
We were talking about ayun nga, the transvestigation, terrible, horrible things to be reading and not being able to do anything about it. Tapos yung kay
Yung kay Kaloy.
Yung kay Kaloy.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. Let's not bring it up anymore, but guys, let's do better.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's celebrate the wins, be happy for people, and leave people alone.
Right,
Just-
and celebrate like the different ways na kaya natin maging mahusay.
Exactly.
Diba, maging magaling, which I think we're gonna be celebrating later on. their
Actually,
interviews.
oo. Tandaan yan lang yung word niyan. Galing. Oy.
Diba? We're gonna make a connection.
Connection.
Ganun, anti-camera.
Galing ah,
Looking at the
galing ah. I think we're gonna be able to generate a lot of viewership today.
Generate.
Here on 87.9 FM.
The voice of Blue Eagle.
Radyo Katipunan. You can listen to us within Ateneo, around 2 kilometers around. But if you cannot, that's totally fine. We have the online radio, zeno.fm/RK879FM. We are currently live on Facebook and YouTube. Our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram is at Radyo Katipunan, and our YouTube is Radyo Katipunan FM.
See
So
you
go
guys there.
follow. And kaway-kaway if you're seeing us right now. Aray, sorry. Ako yung umaray, pero yung mic yung...
may prompt kasi parang
Oh,
umuwi kasi
that's
kayo.
true.
Pum. Kaway, sabi. Ganun.
That's so true. Okay, should we take a short break before we
we should,
tell
Queen.
people what's actually going on? Parang napaka-ano natin today. We are so cryptic about it.
Exact. I think we're always kind of cryptic about it.
Yeah.
Like it's
like
almost
there's
a little
no
bit
reason
scary.
to be. We just want to be.
Exactly. Maybe crypticness and excitement go hand in hand.
Exactly. So stay tuned. We will be right back after a short break to show you what exactly we're cryptic about. See you
you guys.
then.
Hey, Katipuneros, don't change that dial because we'll be coming right back.
This is Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
The voice of the Blue. Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Hi, we're back.
We're
Whoa, the music got so sultry all of a sudden.
Exactly.
That was shocking.
Check out that intro, that transition.
Diba?
It's like,
It was not jarring enough to be like nakakagulat, but it's like, ooh, sudden chill.
exactly. Which is, I think, what one might feel after completing a particularly interesting puzzle. Question mark?
Again with the crypticness.
Exactly.
Crazy. Akala mo i-reveal natin eh. Actually, may pag-uusapan pa tayo.
Exactly. Before we get to our interview, we'd love to talk a little bit about the events that are happening in, around, and beyond Katipunan.
This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Exactly. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
So what do we have happening around, well, not just Katipunan actually, the country.
Exactly. Starting off with the country of course.
Of course.
Starting off with a hearty congratulations for our Olympians. Our Olympic boxers, specifically Nesty Petesha and Ira Villegas. They both recently bagged bronze medals at the 2024 Paris Olympics in their respective weight classes. Applause for them. This medal marks Nesty Petesha's second podium win. She won a silver medal in 2020 at the Tokyo Olympics.
Yes,
and congratulations
sir.
to both of these boxers and to all the Filipino athletes who represented the Philippines at the Olympics. Laban Pilipinas.
Laban. That means 4 medals in total.
I think so, yes. Like, so we have 2 golds from Kaloy and 2 bronzes from Nesty and Ira.
That's so sexy of us.
They matched her Nesty. For
That it's such a crazy thing to see rin online, yung mga ad of just various companies supporting our athletes, which is awesome. But it was such a good opportunity for them to be like all punny and stuff.
Right. It was the perfect trend, Jack.
Yeah,
I think.
I think.
It was so opportune. Especially for a name as unique as Nesty.
Right? I don't think it's very unique.
Right?
Nesty.
As unique and now iconic and historic.
Matched their Nesty.
Matched their Nesty, exactly.
And I think that this is also a very big step in showing how powerful us women are. Diba? We're so strong. We do so much, including going to Ateneo Junior High School because now we are open to female students. Woo! So last August 9, the Ateneo welcomed its first batch of female grade schoolers during the school opening. And now, Ateneo Junior High School makes a historic move as its first batch of girls enter the grade 7 batch. Ayan.
I love that.
Di natin naabutan, pero okay lang.
That's okay. You know, at least for the future. At least my future, like female... we're female Ateneans, girl.
We are. Future female true blues, I would say.
I guess
diba?
so, right?
Diba true blue yung pag galing ka here.
Like all
grade
the way,
school.
you know, from grade school to high school.
And now you can do
college.
the whole 9 yards.
Right? I love that like this Jesuit education is now being extended to a larger amount of people.
Yeah. And it includes our brethren, our women.
Our Gworls.
Our Gworls. Ayan. Good luck and more power to all Ateneo Junior High students, especially the women.
Hey,
go women.
Men and women for others.
Exactly.
I think that's men and women for others. So yeah.
Between the earth and sky.
Exactly. Speaking of being men and women for the others, I think now is also a great opportunity for the people in the college area, from the university, from the higher. We're HE now, right? We're
yes,
like
higher education. We're
right?
no longer Loyola schools.
Exactly. We're
different.
the higher education. So for people in the higher education part of our school, it's Rec Week.
Ooh.
Exactly. Ateneo's COA Rec Week is firing up its engines and debuting the association's org-led events. So COA Rec Week, with the theme Wonder, has presented the LS or the HE community with an opportunity to feel out the multitude of Ateneo accredited organizations through these org-led events.
Ayan.
So beginning today, actually, August 12 until August 24, the different accredited orgs in Ateneo are hosting events for students to engage with the org and see what they're all about. So I've been looking through like Freedom Wall and seeing like people asking about org-related things, you know, especially freshmen. I remember myself being like a freshman thinking about, wow, like what kind of orgs can I join? How many can I join? What kind of positions do they offer? So I think this is going to be a really exciting event for people who are looking to join more orgs in Ateneo.
More orgs or like they're just entering the org space.
Right, their first orgs.
Yeah.
And so for more details about which orgs will be having events, you guys, and the schedule of these events as well, you guys can head over to the COA Rec Week Facebook page or visit their website at tinyurl.com/RW24OLE website. That's RW24OLE website with the letters RW and OLE and the W in website capitalized. So yeah, you know what? Just go to the Facebook page, guys. Punta lang kayo sa Facebook page.
Yeah, it's all there and great opportunity. Time to meet new people, discuss your niche interests if that's the thing you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
very exciting.
Very exciting. I think Rec Week really is the time for a lot of friendships to start happening, a lot of commitments to start happening.
Exactly.
Kasi akala mo nagjo-join ka lang ng org kasi gusto mo, tapos the next thing you know you're in the EB and you're like,
speaking from experience?
Happened? Maybe.
But yeah.
I graduated. I am not in that life anymore. That's
that
your
though.
problem.
I met a lot of great friends in orgs.
Yeah, I met a lot of great people, like not just in the orgs that I was in, also mga siguro batchmate ko or blockmate ko even who were in other orgs. They would talk about it and it's like, oh, so fun. It's not my thing, but it's so nice to be able to hear about other communities. And one of them actually may ka-course tayo, Iana, who was from Blue Battalion sa Babel. Yeah, and actually they're having their Rec Week too.
Hey.
Yay!
Shout out to Mart. Somebody from the Arcade who's from
nga
Babel.
Pala, he's from Babel. Shout out. Okay, sige.
And we're receiving a message from above. that
Si
we will
God.
be. Si God. And it's like Sir Justin.
It's glowing Sir Justin. Pero syempre, wag niyong kakalimutan na we have had like past events aside from Rec Week, which we are gonna continue to talk about. Pero lots of other events happened before, which was Orsem. Great event. I think it was a success. I wasn't here. I'm an alumni, so I'm not supposed to be here, you know.
I was also invited to work on like some videos for that by some dear friends who, some seniors who invited me.
Oo.
I was not able to because of Karina. So hopefully everybody who
Oh my goodness.
experienced it.
Yeah, stay safe always, and I hope you're doing better. Pero ayun nga, Orsem was huge success. I'm so happy for the freshmen that they got the proper welcome into Ateneo. And of course, our home base,
Exactly.
Jescom Fair happened in Gateway 1 nung Saturday.
Exactly.
Yes, that was 2 days ago. Or
Hosted
what?
by no less than.
No less than me. I
Ay,
was
Zandueta.
there. I hosted it. It was great. It was a party. Lots of fun stuff happened. There were performances. There was a workshop.
Slay.
Multiple workshops. Tapos there's this cool app, Hollow. It's like the #1 Christian app or something.
Oh, like Hollow as in Halo.
No, like Hollow be thy name.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
diba? Inisip ko yun buong time and nagsasalita si Kuya. I'm like, why Hollow? Like, that's from Harry Potter.
Deathly Hollows. She hit them with the Deathly Hollows,
Pag
y'all.
mabagal ang utak, I'm sorry.
That's okay, Queen.
But yeah.
Hallowed be thy name. Indeed.
Hollow Zibani? Anyway, lots of things happened last week and lots of things happening soon. Like, ayun nga, Babble's Rec Week. And they will be having theirs. They are having theirs right now. Right now. And it's
Exactly.
composed of Ateneo's official cheer squad, cheerleaders, and drum and brass band. So, like, the whole gang's here.
Exactly.
And if that's in your interest, that's perfect because they're recruiting. And it's this week. It's right now. If you're interested in rallying and cheering on ADMU's athletes at sporting events, then Babel is for you. You can sign up through bit.ly/ malabo ang mata ng ate nyo.
You can do this,
bit.ly/join BBB2425_first-sem. That's bit.ly/join BBB2425_first-sem. But make sure to catch the form in time as it closes on Sunday, August 18 at 6 p.m. Matagal naman. It's like a little more than a week actually.
Exactly.
Kung
You have-
abot Sunday.
You have a lot of time to discern.
Time, siguro fill out the form, tapos iwanan nyo muna. Like, let it sit, let it simmer for a bit.
Pindutin nyo na lang ng before.
Mga 5 p.m. ganun, pindutin nyo on Sunday. And may PS tayo from Miss Iso. The Blue Babble Battalion has a surprise for the whole higher education community at the Sexy Foyer this week at 12:20 p.m. On what day? We're not sure.
This week.
This week, sometime. Just follow the beat of the drums. Wink.
Wink.
Interesting. Now I'm curious.
Now maybe we should be around, like
Oo nga.
milling about.
Just exactly at 12:20 p.m. sometime this week.
Exactly. You're gonna hear the beat of the drums. You're gonna have to follow it somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then, yeah. The
Don't
next thing
question
you
it.
know-
Just follow the beat.
Exactly. Go Babel.
Go Babel. I support Babel. Yeah. So many fun things have happened, are happening, will happen.
Exactly.
Yay.
How exciting. And I think something really exciting also happened last Orsem, like a new gimmick that I have only ever encountered. this
Pray
Orsem.
tell.
Exactly. Our first Orsem nang wala sa Ateneo actually.
That, oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Why bring it up like that? That
well-
gave me like a crisis.
Well, anyway,
kidding.
ganun.
We have fun here. We should have a we have fun here tally.
Exactly.
I'm counting too.
Exactly. And it's because we're unemployed, guys, so
Yeah.
so it's kind of getting to our heads now.
A little
The
bit, a
joke
little
lang.
bit.
But yeah.
But yeah, ang daming I wanted to say kalokohan, pero totoo naman. But
That's
like in a
true.
fun way, you know. It makes things more interesting. It shakes things up. It gets people to press and be more interested in the event. And I think that was really good because you got the alumni doing stuff too.
Exactly. I was so excited to do it. I think we should acknowledge.
Oo nga. We
what it
probably
is.
should. We probably should. Do the honors, Miss Iana.
Exactly. So joining us today, our talaga, no, hindi our.
Talaga?
Joke lang.
Our.
Are Roz Lapitan, Vantage Mag editor, Mika Laida, also a Vantage Mag editor, and Paula Chu, the digital development editor for Tech. We are speaking to them today about some awesome gimmicks that you guys might have become familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Say hi, guys. You are on air officially. Kahit
Exactly.
nakikita kayo kanina, it's okay. Kunyari, surprise. You're good. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Mika, and
Hi, I'm Roz. We're from Vantage Magazine.
For
Hello, I'm Paul Tiu from Digital Development.
Hello.
Exactly.
Welcome
Hello
to the
to you
show
guys.
officially. Officially, kahit kanino pa kayo nandito.
Oo nga, just listening to us.
Oh,
yeah.
officially for them kasi nakita na kayo. But yeah, welcome to the show. Amazing kalokohan. I keep saying kalokohan, but it's not like in a bad way. It's like ayun, yung masaya.
In a fun way.
In a fun way. Ako na fanan. Ako. Fanan.
Exactly. Fanan.
Fanan.
So, yeah.
Surprise. Supplies.
Exactly. So how are you guys feeling now post Orsam?
Mm-hmm.
well, personally, I'm just very happy that we managed to have like a really good positive reception for our online releases, especially Fresh Manual and some of like the other videos that we put out on our page.
Yeah, and since Awesome season is officially over, I believe this is when I'm starting my school year pa lang. Even though it technically started
I
last
see.
week. You know, I'm like, okay, work is kind of done. I can read the syllabi now.
For
Pwede nang simulan officially.
Yeah, same as them. Very happy with the positive feedback with regards to all the RSM things, even outside of Vantage and digital development, right? But I don't know for you guys, but for DD, work does not stop. we still have other projects to look forward to, like the U app season, right, coming up. We're creating a primer for that, and yeah, also getting to read the syllabi, as mentioned before. Yeah.
I love it. Oo nga, no? Parang, sorry, I'm gonna sound kind of old right now. I mean, I've
As
been,
if we haven't been the
exactly.
whole time.
I've been out of college for like 3 months. But it was crazy to think about how much, like effort and time we would put into the project that we'd work on our orgs. Tapos may
Yeah.
schoolwork din pa pala tayo nun.
Oo nga, it was almost like living a double life. So I look up to you guys. I
Right.
was there and it was hard.
Saludo.
Saludo. So tell us a little bit about the orgs that you are in. So Vantage and Gaidon, tama ba?
Yes, although technically Vantage Magazine
Is
is
under-
a part of the Gaidon. So we're one of the writing clusters for the Gaidon. We are Gaidon's online magazine, and Mika can talk about the topics that we handle.
Okay, sure. Thank you for that, Ross. So, we really want to focus on capturing student life within Ateneo, as well as popular local pop culture. So this can be from music. So we would be the staff responsible for covering really popular acts like Beanie. So yeah, that's definitely what we cover. So we have like 6 beats. Yes. So we have TV and film. Hub, which focuses on student life and culture. Hype, which is following trends that's relevant to the Ateneon. Food, which is very self-explanatory. Music, theater and arts, and sorry, you can finish. And music, I think. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
lots of
Lot of
topics
beats,
covered.
yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they have their fingers on the pulse of
Yeah,
like, pop
they have the
culture.
people like scouting for
Exactly.
each of those.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a requirement to be chronically online a bit,
Mm-hmm.
because we really want to capture the Atenean interest. So we have to always check what's like trending, but also try not to be too mainstream in a way that what we put out there also still has a unique angle.
Exactly. It's value adding.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Like tax.
It's a balance.
Anyway.
That's such an adult comparison of you, Iana.
For sure. I definitely think as I was doing my job as an editor, whenever I go through like my social medias, it's never just passively consuming my timeline. It's like, oh, could this be an article idea? Could this be something that we can produce for Vantage magazine? So yeah, I think in that sense, we definitely see I guess being chronically online as part of the job. Very mandatory.
Gets, we understand. And actually, I'm specifically interested in the Gaidon's digital development staff. So, perfect. We have a representative right here
Editor,
to tell us
no
more
less.
about it.
Yeah, so about Guidance Digital Development, or DD for short, since it's a pretty long name. Yeah, we call it DD. And the staff is basically everything technology about Guidance.
So chronically
right?
online then.
Less so. It's
Less so. More computer.
Yeah, more computers,
okay.
right? So some examples of those are the interactives we made, which are the connections, the OHO spiel generator.
Sila yun, Iana.
Yes, queen.
Sorry, did I spoil?
No, this is for shock value.
So nothing was spoiled because I played all 3 days of the Connect.
I
Inaabangan ko
did
yun.
too. That was fun. But yeah, sorry, continue.
Yeah, aside from those, we also handle all the websites. So if you read the article on Guidon and you visit their website, we manage those, and even Vantage's website. And if you didn't know, we also have this website called archives.theguidon.com, which we scan all the previous newspapers, which are actual paper newspapers, and upload them into a repository, where you could freely just look at them, even though from what years, like 1980s, 1990s, right?
Really just archive work.
Yeah, it's just archive work.
Amazing.
So again, everything technology, websites, interactives, that's what the DD does.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I always love it when orgs work with technology rather than fall behind. Kasi it tends to happen. Aminin naman natin na sometimes traditional is easier because we understand it more. But at the same time, we're kind of getting the hang of it. And Guidon clearly has a grasp already on how to use technology to their advantage. Very nice, very nice. Exactly. I wasn't part of Guidon. Everyone else here is.
That's okay, queen. Maybe for this afternoon you are.
Honorary Guidon. I can put that in my CV now. Thank you so much.
Honorary Guidon.
But yeah, so would you like to tell us a little bit about the adventure that was finding your way into Guidon?
I think
Okay. It's very on theme actually, because I found out through Vantage magazine specifically when I was having my own ORSM, which was in 2022 Tindig. It was the first ORSM back on site, and I saw the fresh manuals, the printed copies that were distributed to us, and also the OHO's reveals, because OHOs are a big part of ORSM, of course, and Vantage is also in charge of sort of introducing them to the freshmen. And funny enough, I did not know Vantage was part of the Guidon. So come COA Rec Week, I did not join during my first year because I did not know how to apply to Vantage. I thought it was an external thing, or I don't know, handled by professionals. Ooh, the quality.
Okay, professionals.
They were giving a vibe, and you were like, I see you.
Yeah, so pretty much during my freshman year, I was more of a spectator or a reader of Vantage. And then come second year, that's when I actually applied na. And I'm the editor now. So funny how things work.
Exactly.
You really climbed that ladder. You're like, oh, how did I find myself here?
Yeah,
oh my god.
I just stumbled here. No, just
right. Very how it started, how it's going.
Exactly. Everything happens for a reason.
For a reason.
For a reason.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, right. So I can relate to Roz in the sense that I also was not aware Vantage magazine was a part of the Guidon, and I was kind of a consumer of some of their articles because they tend to be very interesting. So I did end up applying for my first year, and I realized at one point na parang Vantage magazine was an option that I could hone my writing skills in a way that piques my interest. So yes, I managed to be a staffer there for 2 years, and yes, in my third year, I managed to get editorship, which is insane, but it's really great. Yeah, that's how I found my way there.
Snaps all around.
Yeah, similar to both of them actually. I didn't know digital development was an actual department within Guidon, right? So I knew about Guidon. You would read their articles. It's in your feed, right?
Yeah.
whether or not you like it as an Atenean, it will be in your feed.
Yes. The Gaidon is like an omnipresent.
It is one of the student publications.
It is.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you really can't avoid it.
Yeah. So I joined Gaidon last year through a post of my friend called Razel Tan. I've worked with her before on other projects outside Gaidon. So when I saw that she was, looking for applications for staffers, I was like, sure, why not? I'll just try it out. Then year later, I'm an editor, so I'm just here.
Yes, I like that all three of them were like, at sometime later, I'm an editor. Woo!
Right. It's feeling very JT right now. Like we did it. We did it.
Crazy how things work. Crazy how
Exactly.
time flies. And congratulations to all of you. I also know that being an editor is like grueling work. So good luck. But yeah, congratulations talaga. I think Gaidon's doing like such good work.
Exactly. And speaking of, like getting to where you guys are right now, something that you guys worked on recently and something that Paolo mentioned earlier were the connections, gimmicks, as well as the O-host spiel generator. So, kayo, how did you guys sort of come up with the idea of putting out that kind of gimmick for this year's ORSEM?
Kasi patok na patok. Lalo sa amin.
Exactly. And it was genuinely like challenging.
It was. Napaisip ako sa number 2 and 3 particularly. Parang nakuha ko yung first one. I was like, okay, it's just connections, it's fine. Tapos challenge nyo ako. Grabe mga to.
Yeah, sorry for that. But, yeah.
No need to apologize.
So we know kasi na fresh manual or like RSM season is a yearly thing for Vantage specifically because, the height of campus culture and also introducing the newest batch of Ateneans to the Ateneo culture. So a huge inspiration was definitely the fresh manual releases from last year, like the year like 2023 kasi they also had an interactive before and it was really cute, but then really it was summer and the days tend to blend in during summer.
Truly.
And I found myself like playing daily word puzzles para lang to keep track of another day passed, I have a new thing to unlock. And it was just I was brainstorming while jogging one afternoon. I was like, what interactive should we do for this year? Like, to keep up with the times. Na like, everyone wants something techy and all. And yeah, I was jogging, I was taking a break, and then I was like, why not do an Atenean version of Connections? Because I think that it's really something na timely at that time also, and even until now. And I was like, it would be interesting to see what sorts of categories and what sorts of pieces of Atenean culture we can integrate into like such a fun and engaging format. So it's really, I was a Connection fan and I still am, and it helps me keep sane. So
Yes, thank you for keeping us sane.
Exactly.
During ORSEM, kahit wala na kami dito.
Oo nga, at least na-enjoy.
Oo. Parang you made it inclusive as well because it wasn't limited to the freshies.
yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, to add to what Roz said, I remember when he pitched the idea to me, and it's such a simple idea, yet it's something that like a lot of Ateneans were able to enjoy. And I feel like that was like a great focus Vantage magazine was able to do, where they managed to not only capture the attentions of the freshies, but also like other Ateneans, right? Like there's some terms in the Ateneo Connections that you really would not be able to understand easily if you weren't an Atenean prior.
Yeah.
So I definitely really like how it got other students excited, not just the freshmen. And it was great to include them in that gimmick or that interactive.
Yeah.
Exactly. And speaking of, like being inclusive, we do have
May ganti kami sa inyo.
may na-excite. Nag-nerd out lang din.
A little bit. Pero do we want to talk more about the process in making it, particularly before we show you what we have? Para lang may suspense.
Exactly. May making
suspense.
of. Go ahead, Paolo.
Yeah, sure. So how an interactive gets made in Gaidon there's different steps that you have to take, right? So first, as they mentioned before, there's the pitching stage. This is basically, where you pitch your idea. Let's make a game about Athenian plus connections, and we'll see. Is it feasible? Are there any loopholes or any holes into this that we can see through? Are there things that we need to consider? And after the pitching is done, we do next is a design phase, right? So my co-editor is not here, who is Brescia. She's the one for design, but she would tell you that designing is where they make what it looks, how it might feel, what the flow is like. And then lastly is the implementation phase, where I mostly handle with my staffers, where we develop the website, right? Either through code or maybe there's other way. Through coding or other implementations that we could have. So that's the general process into it without getting too technical.
That was plenty actually.
Yeah.
So thank you for teaching us. I have learned, and honestly, ang galing ng mga tech stuff. I don't understand coding.
Exactly. And I really admire people who are able to explain like the development of things.
Yeah, in a simplified manner.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Paolo. Like we're slowly getting into the tech zone. Never gonna understand it in my life, but at least I have like the little process that they do. Okay, so ayun nga. Our executive producer, Mr. Teo Ricoforte, has made a game for you guys to play. It's also connections. So if you would like to check our group chat, we actually have the link there. And people at home or around here who are also watching can actually join us in this game. Theo has made a connections thingy?
A connections board.
Board?
Game.
Game? Yes. So it's not like Athenian based at all. Pero it will challenge your brain a little bit. Ako nahirapan dito. Siguro mga 6 attempts siya. Kasi unlimited attempts siya. So it's not gonna shut you down like after a while. But you can join. I think it kinda is. It kinda is what? Theo is talking to us via chat.
I love that. It's like he's still here with us.
It's almost like I can hear him.
Exactly.
But yeah, you guys can also join in if you are watching the stream or just, wandering around on Facebook. Check our comments. I believe the link should be there somewhere. It's Ateneo coded, not necessarily like
Ateneo focus.
Yes, it's Ateneo coded, o diba? Kaya kailangan by the end of the interview matapos nyo to. O diba? Oo, requirement. Pinahirapan sila na nga gumawa dati. Pinahirapan pa natin ngayon, no? We're having fun.
Pero
we have fun here.
but while you guys like peruse, the connections game, so because of all this excitement about connections, do you guys think that you're gonna be having like a reiteration of connections for another Vant Mag?
Ooh, up to Didi, actually.
Now the pressure's on Paolo.
Whatever you say is what's gonna happen.
Okay, so we haven't formally talked about it, but it's something we're considering, right? So consideration we have is how often, right? Is it weekly, monthly, like semestrally, right? So it's not out of the question for sure, but no promises.
Okay.
No promises.
Setting expectations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love, and then I was just gonna say that it's nice to have hope, but at the same time, if nothing happens, at least hindi natin masisisi si Paolo.
Yeah,
Paolo
no. Don't blame me.
Si Paolo specifically. Siya nagsabi.
Yeah, we just want to say we hear you though. Like, we hear your requests and we're considering it.
We're
waiting for a word though.
Yeah, and we're very happy you enjoyed it. Yeah.
Sorry, to add to that, yeah, even though we haven't formally discussed it, maybe it doesn't have to be an everyday thing, but we're considering like different time intervals, maybe weekly, maybe monthly. Of course, this is like up in the air, we're not yet sure, but yes, I think besides the challenge of DD having to input our ideas, it's also coming up with creative and challenging terms very regularly.
That's true.
That is quite challenging.
Oo,
yes.
kasi you can't, diba the usual connections is like typical words of everyday life.
Yes.
Where this one is like, this is Ateneo.
Exactly.
We have our little quirk, so we can work with our own vocabulary, but at the same time, like 4 words.
Right.
Exactly.
I can't come up with 4 words in a category. But you should, in the link in the description, in the comments, wherever it is right now. I'm not doing it. It should be there.
Teo put it up there somewhere.
Teo?
But yeah, inutusan pa rin si Teo.
No, Teo,
but yeah.
put it there.
But speaking of, using like our own Atenean vocabulary, so to speak, and speaking of things that like get Ateneans' creative juices flowing, I think one of the first things that does that when one steps into the Ateneo is thinking of a spiel.
Yun.
Right?
Yun talaga.
And
I
apparently
think
it's a very Atenean thing.
it is.
Like, people don't do it outside of Ateneo.
I know, right? Like, people keep asking us within Ateneo, and parang, oh, what's your host spiel? When you introduce yourself as, oh, I used to do hosting, blah, 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 blah. And then you say a particular Ateneo event, they'll be like, oh, what's your spiel?
Right?
It turns out, people just introduce themselves.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm hosting today's... That's it.
Exactly. And some people like find it hard to do that. So it was really interesting for you guys as well to put out like
a generator.
An O-host spiel generator.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. How did you guys come up with the generator?
Oh yeah, so same process, right? In line with the pitching for Atenean Connections, we also have the OHO Spiel Generator. Personally, I'm more of the implementation side, so we were thinking, right, what's a way we could present it in a way that is cute, but at the same time functional, right? So we have these characters that are cutesy, and then we take them through multiple steps, and then from there's a template, and we just fill in with the answers that we have. But in terms of ideating, I think Roz or Mika can talk more about that.
Yeah, I think it was actually Brescia who pitched the OHO Spiel Generator, and the idea behind it is, in one side, we wanted to be something that people can use and can share. Now, oh, this is the result that I got. But also, we wanted to be something that would give the freshies like a sneak peek of what Ateneo life or like what a day-to-day school life in the Ateneo is like. So when you actually use the interactive, it's like it gives you situations that normally happens, especially during the first week of classes, and then you're asked or you're prompted to answer certain questions like, oh, what would you say in this situation? And then that will like help in generating your own spiel. So it's timely for RSM season, but also it's in line really with what we want to achieve in VANT for this back to school season, which is welcome the newest batch of Ateneans and also like give them a sneak peek of what it's like to be in this university.
Yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes.
Yes, and I do think there's this appeal that it's somewhat personalized because you can input any sort of adjective or term that relates most to you. And I think it really works well with like being able to welcome the freshies. And I feel like in general, like for me personally, I've definitely thought of what my OHO spiel would sound like, and like it's great to have a sort of interactive that can do that for you, or at least kind of fine tune something that you can practice in front of your friends, or like share with other people. So yes.
Yeah, totally. I mean, like, the host spiels talaga in Ateneo, whether you're a host or just like hosting an event, parang it's really interesting how people do it differently. And now we have kind of an inspiration to grab from.
Exactly.
Kasi it gives you a head start.
Right? Like something, exactly, gives you a head start, gives you some idea of how to do it. And something really interesting that I think Teo imparted before he left us. Tarang before he left, may sama ng loob. Joke lang. Love you, Teo. Love him though. But yeah, but something really interesting that Teo imparted was how we probably have spiels in Ateneo because there's so little time to bring more of your personality out when when being the master of ceremonies and going from one segment to another. So the spiel is a way to sort of establish your personality.
Yeah, share it with the audience rather than like try to insert it within your, I guess, segments.
Right, from
Kasi
the
mas mahirap
get-go.
yun. So like in a way, it's unique and we do it for a reason. And it's nice, it's fun. So I was gonna ask you guys actually, either one, kung ano yung na-generate na host spiel sa inyo, or if you have your own. So this is your show, this is your time. Show us your spiel.
It's Katipunan Roundup.
Ang pangit naman kasi, this is your Katipunan, this is your roundup, this is Katipunan Roundup.
Exactly.
Oh, ayan. Do you guys have host spiels? Or kung ano yung na-generate, kung naalala nyo pa. No pressure.
I have one that I made for fun. And since I volunteered for RSM also, it's kind of like, in case they ask you as an icebreaker, what's your spiel? And it's something we use during DP Blast. Like, you insert your host spiel there. Do I say it? Okay.
Yes,
If you're comfortable.
Okay.
Kunyari, this is the host audition. Ay, audition.
Exactly. Kunwari panel kami.
Oo,
ganun.
panel kami. Wala tayong karapatan. Pero,
Let's look at the camera.
I love address.
Right here,
address
right
your
here.
adoring public.
Okay, it goes something like, Hey, sweet as roses at madaling lapitan. He's your boss baby, Roz Lapitan from 3 AB Psychology. Yes, something like that.
boss baby.
Plus points
I
for
love
using like both the first name and the surname.
Yeah, not a lot
Power
of people do
move.
that. Not a lot of people do that. I love that. A+.
Oh, thank you.
Nag-grade talaga. Sineryoso ko eh. How about you guys? Do you guys have?
Well, I don't think I came up with my own Oho spiel, so I guess I can read what I got from the generator.
Absolutely, go ahead.
You know, just the contrast what Roz came up with. So I'll just read it, okay? What's up, guys? I'm quick like a cat and loud as thunder. I'm your helpful team player and hardworking stunner. Just one sip of coffee and I'm ready to conquer. I'm Mika from 3AP Psych, your ultimate all-rounder.
You know.
And it rhymes too.
So many rhymes. This is like a very talented generator.
This is poetry.
These are different kinds of creative right here.
On the writing side, since Vant handles the writing side, that's one thing we really like spend time thinking of, like, how are we gonna make this rhyme? Because of course it has to be catchy, right?
Always.
It was, for me personally, I had such a hard time thinking of what to make, what works and what would rhyme well. Yeah, so I'm glad it turned out well.
It works so well. I like that there's like options pati. Like you can kind of siguro how many lines is that? 6? 4?
5 lines.
Oh, lahat ng number na sinabi ko mali.
It's the midpoint, Queen. It's okay.
It's the midpoint, but it gives you like a variety of things to say. Like before you get to your line of I'm ganyan. It's very cool. Very cool. How about you, Paula?
Oh, same. I'm boring, so I don't have a spiel. Also, I'll just read
I do
the
not
one.
believe that.
Yeah, I'll just read the one I have here. So, okay, ready?
So ready.
I love that.
So ready.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. I'm your resident buddy, who's sweet like ice cream and bright as the sun. With my pen in hand, my responsibility lets me ace anything and everything. I'm the constantly shining Paolo from 4 BSMIS.
Okay.
Like the sun. Natuwa ako dun.
It's almost like a haiku because there's elements of
Almost
nature.
like a haiku.
Oh, wow.
It's poetic.
Parehas. Oo nga. My cats, my son.
Exactly.
Yun lang naalala kong words.
Their nature,
Short-term
their nature.
memory. Actually, okay. Habang nandito tayo, Iana, do you have a host spiel?
Oh, you know what? I do.
This is like the
Go,
only
go.
time we can do it again.
The show's about to end though.
Show's about to end, but would you like to do it?
Okay. If
Go
you're gonna
ahead.
do it after.
Ay.
Talagang nag-overtime dahil pinipilit na like,
Oo.
masabi natin yung spills natin.
Oo. Kailan pa ba namin magagawa, guys?
Exactly. We could like break tradition and start saying our spiel every single time.
Okay lang ba yun sa'yo, EP?
Ganun. But yeah, I used to go by CL for a bit.
Yes, because Christiana.
Exactly.
Lugod.
Exactly, Christiana Lugod and my blockmate. I had a blockmate named Iana. Shout out to
Shout
Iana.
out to Iana. What's up?
Love her. So ayun, good luck sa law school. But yeah, so I think mine would go something like CL the deal, ganon.
Seal the deal?
Yes, I used to be like ikinalulugot kitang makilala. Oh no, I'm going like from the end. I was like, yan na siya, ikinalulugot kitang makilala. My name is CL from insert year and course. Here to seal the deal.
Oh my God.
Ay.
Ang cute. Ay.
So,
I love it. Okay, yun lang. I just wanted to ask you.
Thank you, Queen. And now we're
You're
asking
welcome.
you.
Hindi.
Let's go.
You have to do
I
it.
did have one because I was hosting events for LFC. So I did have a hosting spiel. Oh no. Na-pressure ako. Okay. It went something like, What's up? It's your giggly e-girly from QC who puts the last two syllables in Malandi. Hi,
Hey.
I'm Andy from something ABCom, but you can call me anytime.
Hey. E-girl is such like
Riz.
a product. It's a time capsule, I feel.
Truly. It was like a pinnacle of the pandemic. Yeah, I used to go by Andy because I introduced myself as Andrea because I'm Andrea Zandueta, pero people started calling me Andy. So I used it in my spiel, but my real nickname's Aya.
So yeah.
Identity
Ayalor.
crisis. Ayalor, surprise.
Exactly.
That's what you get from Katipunan Roundups. Just Iana and Ayalor every now and then. So ayun. It is currently 4:01, but I will want to ask our guests right now.
Exactly.
Natapos nyo ba yung connections?
We did, yeah.
Ayun.
Very interesting results.
How many tries did you guys?
Ayan, sige. Tell us your
try
tries.
reveal.
Oh my
Try
gosh,
reveal.
It's kind of embarrassing, guys.
No,
Our
it's not.
credibility.
Right, yeah. Because at one point I was just doing trial and error. 'Cause
I
was
did that too.
focused. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna talk.
I
and
did
then
that
look
too.
at-
I did that too.
Right, yeah.
Do you want to go first, Paolo?
Yeah, go first, please.
Yeah, naman no.
Oh, first.
Yeah. So, do they see if I show? I'll just say it out loud.
Yeah, you can
They'll
say
see
it
the
out loud.
colors, yeah.
Definitely.
I got 14 incorrects.
Okay.
14.
No.
Woo!
Okay, I will reveal mine. I got 25.
Yeah, 25.
25.
Actually,
It's-
pataasan
it's
to,
higher
guys.
the better, higher the better, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ross, go.
Hala, magmumukha akong mayabang nito.
You
But-
cheated.
Nangopya. I got 5, which
Yun, oh.
in a regular connections game, I would have still lost. So
That's
it's
true.
pretty hard.
That's
like
true.
the purple category.
We all lost.
We all lost. Yeah.
Everybody goes on their own journey.
Exactly. It's a discovery journey, and it's difficult. Teo kasi.
Exactly. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. the game.
Definitely. So we're proud of the ano ulit yung numbers?
14.
25.
5. That's your lotto
Ayan.
number for today.
Yun, oh,
Kita yan,
tumaya na
guys.
kayo.
Yan, yan.
Very fun. I hope you guys also joined at home. Comment down below kung ilan yung incorrect nyo.
Exactly.
Pero pataasan tayo, ha? Pataasan. Para, lahat tayo winner.
Exactly. Pataasan because you kept on trying, ibig sabihin.
Exactly. Kahit tapos na, try ka pa rin ng try, ganon.
Oo nga.
Ulitin mo, i-refresh mo, ganon.
Exactly.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Medyo nag-overtime. My bad. Our bad.
That's okay, Queen. Nag-enjoy sa pag-uusap.
Masyado nag-enjoy. But I hope you guys enjoyed our little pakulo, our kalokohan as well. And thank you once again for giving the students and non-students something to get our little Atenean brains on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
A fun look at the Ateneo and even yung husay ng Ateneans.
Exactly.
So, ayun.
Yeah. So right now, I would like you guys to take this opportunity to address our viewers, our listeners, and tell them where they can find you, what you have going on, your shout-outs, your plugs. This is your moment.
Okay, so guys, if you want to, well, hopefully you will, please, you can find us on Facebook at Vantage Magazine, and we're on TikTok, X, and Instagram at VantMag. So, if you guys want more scoops or content on Atenean life or anything related to pop culture, make sure to follow us or our Facebook page for more info.
Yes.
Yes, and we are also part of the upcoming Co-Rec Week, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Yes, it is fun.
It is
Yay.
fun. How about you? Okay na yun?
Yeah.
Any shout-outs? Any people to
Can I-
acknowledge?
okay.
Go ahead, right now.
Sorry,
This
my
is your
friends
camera.
asked me to shout them out. Okay, sorry. Okay, shout out to my friends Javi, Joshua, Rihanna, Ella, and Margot. Sorry, a lot of them, but yes, shout out
It's
to those
okay.
guys.
They better be watching.
Yeah, they are watching.
Good.
Yeah, shout out to our Vantage Magazine staffers. VantMag won't be here without you guys. And yeah, to my friends also, I think some of them are watching. Hi Phil, hi Faith. You guys are
Love
watching.
that.
Yeah, I guess I'll shout out my co-editor, Besha, and our our design executive editor, Liana. yeah, that's all.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. This was truly a special interview for us. Parang kakaiba ang guesting natin today, and I'm so happy that it happened.
Right.
Thank you so much. This was an honor.
And it was a pleasure, I think.
It was a pleasure.
to have you, to speak to you guys.
Truly, truly. One of the events of all time, connections, Ateneo Connections.
that was the event. Connections.
The
and the
event.
OHOS Spiel Generator.
Yes.
Ayun. Ikaw, Miss Aya, do you have anybody you'd like to shout out today, August 12th, the 225th day of the year?
Oo nga pala, 225th day of the year. Shout out to my friends. We just came from SM kanina. Shout out kung nandyan pa rin kayo, uwi na kayo. Umuwi na kayo, gagabihin kayo. And shout out to my dog. I'm going home later. So, sana kumain siya kasi din lang ko siya ng pagkain.
Hey,
That's
shout
it.
out to
How about
Chewy.
you? Chewy, shout out.
My special request, although I always do this every show. Shout out to my mother.
Hi, tita.
For
Oh, shout out to my mother as well. She just came from Boracay. She celebrated her birthday there during the weekend. Hi, mama. I'm coming home soon. Wait lang.
Hi, Butita.
I'm working. Okay, ayun.
Ayun. Shout out to our moms.
Shout out to our moms. We love our moms. Let's see
Exactly.
how many more sessions of Roundup we can do shouting out our moms.
Exactly. Before our IDs expire on 31 December 2024.
Ay, grabe. Anyway, if you would like your event to be featured on the Roundup, email us at rk879.marketing@gmail.com. Doesn't really have to be an event. If you have anything to advertise or you would like
Exactly.
our viewers and listeners to hear about, reach us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be here.
We'll be here to yap.
We will be here to yap. You may also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is just Radyo Katipunan if you search it up, or if you type it in, it's youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM.
Exactly. Hello to everybody who's watching us there.
Hi, kawai kawai.
Exactly. And if you'd like to listen to us, you can listen to us within 2 kilometers of Ateneo on your radio. That's 87.9 FM. And then you can also listen to us online at Zeno.fm or the Zeno radio app, which is available on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Indeed.
You can listen to us at Zeno.fm/RK879FM. Particularly.
Indeed. Tama. And again, if you want the lowdown, tune in to the Roundup. Once again, I've been Aya.
And I've been Iana.
And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.